And hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Brawlmachinin. As you can see, we are going back to the original interface, graphics, whatever you want to call them, because today our director Ben couldn't make it because he's actually at a tournament, so I think a real life tournament, so he won't be able to direct. Which, by the way, I feel a little bit sad because on our guest who is Brandon from Warjax Game Club, actually said on their last podcast that they were excited to meet him, but sorry, Brandon.
Dang, that's all right. It'll just be me and you. That's good
Yeah,
with me.
okay. So I will have to invite you again when Ben is available, so you can meet him.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your content, please?
Sure. So I have been playing Warmachine. Seems like now for like 9 years or so. I about 9 years ago we lived in another city here in Florida that like there was a store that was huge on Warmachine. They had every model in stock and tons of tables to play at. And then moved up here to Jacksonville, Florida, and just randomly met Craig in 2015 in a league and we kind of stopped playing, but we would play exclusively with each other for most part. And so sometime last year we got together and we were playing just a ton. And he had this idea to start a content channel, and I think he talked a little bit about Warjax Games Club. We do a lot of War Machine, but I think the idea is to be open to all kinds of gaming, all kinds of tabletop gaming. But yeah, we usually release a battle report and a podcast weekly, and come check it out.
Like always, if you're watching on YouTube, the links to that are going to be on the description down below. So, like I said, since we don't have a director, I'm just in the word table on the stream live because that's part of a brand, having like technical difficulties always. And there we go. So now I'm going to show the lists here on word table, and so we can go over the lists. Do you want to go first?
I definitely can.
Okay.
So I am playing. If you've actually seen, we have this exact same list on a channel, a game we've played, but I'm playing Lucant this week for Convergence, and the theme is in Clockwork Legions. Basically, the only thing I'm going to gain from this theme is that my Eradicators are going to have Vengeance. So the other theme benefit is going up to FA4 on Enigma Foundries, and in Brawl we're not going to be doing that. So Lucant is actually really defensive based. So he himself is like a 14-17, and then he grants all of the Warjacks in the battle group shield guards. So I essentially have 3 shield guards in my list, and then my feat is going to give me everyone in my control area +4 arm. Um, and then I'll also be putting up deceleration probably a lot this game to give me +2 arm against shooting as well. But the battle group is you always bring a corollary, generate free focus for you because your convergence doesn't power up like a normal War Machine faction does. So we do induction instead. If you're within 6 inches when one of the jacks spends a focus, you can put that focus on another jack, and then the corollary just generates 1 focus by activating near the caster. So basically, what my entire turn will try to look like is to cycle my focus through all 3 jacks and end up back on the corollary, because the corollary doesn't lose the focus for the next turn, and he has an ability to give out the focus to one of my jacks. The inverter is a 15 point, like really slow but really hard hitting jack. It has a POW 17 and POW 20, and the POW 20 can only be used 1 time. But if it hits during the round, it can knock down. The conservator is the floating jack, so it has Pathfinder, has 2 pretty decent melee weapons, and if any of my warrior models get hurt, it'll get more powerful. My solos, I only have 2. That's kind of the downside of Convergence. We don't really have good cheap options, but the Frustrum Locust is fantastic. It's going to sit on a flag like all game, hard to kill. The Algorithmic Dispersion Optifex is an arc node, but also if it's within command range of 2 jacks, it extends the induction range to 9 inches. And then I brought 2 units this game. The Negation Angels, they're really there to kind of try to give you some problems when we play because they're really fast. They have advanced deployment and they're kind of hard to hit. They also have I think blade shield, so they're resistant to shots too. They're just going to try to cause some problems and jam you up. And the Eradicator is just a really strong, high armor, high health unit.
Yep. I was going to say that the corollary is basically power up, but with extra steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the algorithm dispersion up. Funny thing is that there is a character reveal on Warcaster Neo Mechanica that's basically Lucant, but with an acronym that looks exactly like him. And the algorithmic is an arc node, so it's like the solos on Warcaster that are the point of origin for your spell cards, basically. So yeah,
Oh yeah, the Weavers.
the Weavers. That thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the entire Empyrean faction is
Yeah,
essentially the Convergence, right?
in
Or
space.
yeah, 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 something. And I know the Convergence are kind of a big deal in general, like
Yeah,
Cyrus, right? In
yeah.
that whole Warcaster world. Yeah,
hmm
pretty cool.
I mean, the Cyrus is actually the name of the galaxy. So
Okay, there
so,
you go.
yeah,
See, you
yeah,
know a lot more than I do.
yeah. And in the Helm Scrolls, Nemo goes through the portal, and the Cyrus galaxy, or someone pretending to be the Cyrus galaxy, has a conversation with him. So yeah, you can see the inspiration from one game to into the other.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Uh, okay, so my list. We are still trying to win at least one game in this season. I have like this and next episode, so my chances are really slow. Especially because I have a caster that wants to shoot and has a shooting battle group, and you have like shield guards and a lot of anti-shooting tech, but hey, it doesn't matter. So basically, cross one. Good thing is that despite you have a lot of what's the name? Constructs, all your infantry actually do have souls, so I can collect souls from them and get you something. Let me check. Yes, basically the idea with Cross is to have a life bound on my unit of mechanics, so they can be shield guards and give me souls because Cross's range weapon when I have 3 or more souls is rate of fire 4 and it's automatically boosted. So and when he has sorry, I can remove 3 soul tokens from him to make the weapon rate of fire 4 and automatically boosted. And while I have a single soul or more on me, uh, all all attack rolls have an additional die and drop the lowest. So with 4 souls, I can spend 3, have another one on me, and like shoot a lot. So the mechanics are just 4 models for 3 points, and then I can just jam with them or use them as shield guards to get some souls on myself really cheap and do some work. And then it has done this result that gives +3 armor to and tough to a unit that's going to be on the resolutes. Fire group that's +2 range on my battle group's weapons. That includes himself, so he's a range 14. But basically, it's for that's the reason I took to shooting jacks. The defender goes to range 18, and the decimator just to 12, but they have both 15 weapons, so I can boost them and do a lot of damage on the approach. Ghostwalk is always a nice spell to have to avoid terrain and come from unexpected angles. And Darkfire, which is a nuke that gives me the souls of whatever I kill, so that can be a way to get additional souls. And then the feat is a rather defensive feat or offensive, depending what part I want to use, because it gives me a Ghost Walk on my control range and stealth. So I can use it offensively to Ghost Walk and just ignore terrain and come for you, or just against a gun line, for instance, I can feed on turn one or turn two and be stealthy and avoid the run of shooting. And then, like I was saying, I have the Resolutes. They are relatively cheap unit and they hit hard and they are very hard to kill too. The Legion of Souls, again, another polyphacetic unit that can shoot a little bit and with the Bloodbound, if I take losses, I don't care too much because I can kill and return them the most to play. I have Alexia that supports them by giving them +2 damage on her control range, and she herself can uh, once per turn turn a miniature into a thrall. So my goblins are going to grow up when they die, basically. And then the Thermal Advocate, it's a support piece that's basically there to hold my flag and maybe have some utility. I don't think this game she's going to be doing much, but hey, over time. So that's the idea of the list. Shoot a lot with Cross and my Warjax on the approach, and then try to finish off whatever remains in melee with the Legion of the Souls and the Resolutes. And since I'm playing Family Dragons, everything has vengeance. So, which is really funny when you kill a single gober and the rest of the unit has vengeance to be extra annoying.
All right.
So, let's get into the game then. No. So, let's roll to see who goes first. I roll a 3 and I didn't select myself. You roll a 6. Okay.
Well, I will choose to go first.
Okay. So, which means I get to choose sides. Oh, before we start with that, let's go over the terrain then. Here on the top left, we have a forest. Here in the middle, we have a patch of water, it seems.
It looks like water.
Yeah, it's water. Then we have a building here on the top right. Another big forest here on the right, touching the left zone. We have a big cloud in the middle. And then on the bottom left, we have a house and a small forest here. And a piece of rubble here next to the flag. And a concealment providing wall here, barely touching the right zone on the bottom.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go second. I think I'm going to choose the bottom, so I can have the advocate in cover in the flag. This house in the middle is not going to annoy me too much because I need as much deployment space as possible for my units. And worst comes to worst, I can protect Cross behind this forest for a turn or two um, before he does work. And he's always threatening to shoot something into the flag. So yeah, I'm going to choose bottom.
All right. I was tempted to just choose bottom because this is a lot of terrain up here. Should I go ahead and deploy top?
Yep. And before you deploy, what color of bases are you going to use?
I am going to use cyan.
Cyan. So is there magenta? No.
There might as well be. There's purple.
Let's go. Let's go pink. That pink looks more magenta than the purple actually.
All right.
Okay, so boop, there we go. So now we need a third player to play yellow, and we can print anything we want.
There we go.
Yeah.
Man, those printers are rough.
I have a black and white printer that uses what's called a toner. I think it's
That
the
is exactly what I do too.
yeah. So It's okay. So, tell us about your deployment.
Yeah, so my thought is I'm just gonna try to get so in that right zone that's closer to me, I'm gonna try to get my unit of eradicators just kind of in there with their high armor and just try to score it if I can. The frustrum locust I'm gonna end up putting over here on the left because it's gonna literally set my flag. I'm gonna do the same thing with my inverter just because I need to get through. He's speed 4 and I don't have Pathfinder, so I need to get through this like little patch of area right here to get him into the battle. The angels over here are advanced deploy, so and they're flying, so I kind of they get to do whatever they want. Also, the same thing with this conservator is thankfully it's Pathfinder, so I think I'm gonna go like centrally with it and see where you try to go and where I need to put him. And then similarly, Lucant needs to stay kind of central. And the corollary is going to generally follow Lucant around because, like I said, starting near him, it generates a focus. And then also, as long as it's near him, it extends my control range an extra 2 inches. So I'll have a 16-inch control range as long as I think I'm within 3 inches of the corollary. So, and then my ADO will just kind of hang out between my jacks, really.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it besides my advanced deploy, really.
Okay, so that's just the angels that have advanced deployment, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let me think about my deployment then. Okay, you have a very central deployment. So yeah, what I want to do is have my Warjax here on the left because I have the most clear lines of fire there, and you have your caster well over there and your Warjax. So I'm going to be shooting your Warjax anyway. So that's going to be the best for me. So like so because the decimator is lower. There we go. So that means that Cross is going to be over here too, protected from your shooting and stuff from the cloud and the forest, and then he can pop out whenever necessary. That also means that since I'm going to be using my mechanics to contest your flag, they are going to come over here and use the because shooting wise you only have the engines, right?
And then the Frustrum Locust has a pretty solid gun. It's range 12, about 12.
Okay, he that's not to worry some to my Warjax, but
Yeah,
okay,
it is boostful from the power tokens.
okay. So yeah, in any case, I can shield guard for a turn with the mechanics. That should be enough.
Hmm.
Uh, this is the third warrior. I'm going to leave it here on the bottom left, on the bottom right. Sorry, Alexia doesn't start with it. So, which means I'm going to deploy the advocate over here. Alexia is also going to go there. So I have two solos to capture my flag. Hope that's enough. Then I'm going to put the resolutes here so they can be affected by. I can cast that resolve on them on the first turn, which leaves me the Legion of Lost Souls over here, so they can go into the zone and be my first line of attack, which I'm going to deploy like so. Let me check one thing on the stream. Yay. I'm going to move a little bit the stream so people can see my deployment, and then I'm going to move it back again. There. After that, I should actually, yes, I'm going to leave it like this because you're going to go first anyway, so your miniatures will be uh, visible after you take your first turn. There we go. And then we can close this. Okay, so we're going to finish the deployment of the Legion of Lost Souls behind the 10-inch line, of course. Then into battle lines, so the advocate here and Alexia here. So she can be closest to the legionnaires. Okay, and that's going to my deployment, so you can go to your advanced deployment.
All right, so my thought is, I think, kind of similar to what you said with your mechanics, is I think I want to just try and tie up your flag for scenario. So I'm going to be deploying near this forest and probably be chilling in it until I can mess with you on turn 2. And that'll be it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's take out the deployment. So since we can't shake hands because different continents and all that, they custom to shake each other's caster as a sign of as a virtual handshake.
Where is, why? You just told me where Crosse was. Found Crosse.
And there it is. Okay. And with that, no, before we start the game, Brandon, good luck. Hope you have fun during the game. And tell us what your first turn is going to look like.
All right, sure. So for the most part, my turn 1 is just going to be getting up the field. And Lucant is, I don't need to put up, I'm only going to put up 1 upkeep. I'm going to put up Watcher on Lucant. I don't know that you're going to get close to me, but it'll let one of my jacks move 6 inches and make an attack if you get within 6 inches of him. But I'm also just going to put up, like, try to cast multiple spells a turn just to make sure I constantly have additional power tokens on my Frustrum Locust is the idea. So I'll be putting up Deceleration. Just I don't know if you can actually reach anything, but just in case, it's the only other spell that'd be good. So really, I'll be getting as far up the field as I can with everyone, and that's it.
Just for reference, the defender has a threat range. Give me a second. Here, the defender moves 5. He shoots 16, so that's 21. And then an additional 2 from fire group, so that's 23.
Okay, so technically, if I run up, I might be in range of you.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
and then the other jack is the one that has the beatback guns, right?
yeah,
That was
it has
kind
a
of
bit, but it's only speed 4 and range 10 or 12 with uh, fire group. It's rate of fire 2, so yeah, it can beat back you twice.
okay. Cool.
So yeah,
So yeah.
whenever you're ready, just hit play on the clock and start playing.
All right. So let me go ahead and play. All right. One thing I also forgot to mention is I am going to turn 1. I am going to spend some focus on Orion, mainly because I want to have just make sure I have 3 focus on my conservator
Yeah.
or my corollary.
Yeah.
Right.
And by Ryan, you mean Lucant.
I do. I just played with
Yeah.
Orion. Yes, Lucant. So let me go ahead and start running the eradicators. So they're speed 5, so we're going to run 10. And they're going to put shields up. So every turn I get to choose between +2 armor on them or +2 attack roll, I think. So try to keep them together so I can get them up as far as I can. Then let me also run these angels. I think we're just going to stay behind the forest, really.
And the Raikators get variable that gives you either +2 on attack rolls or buckler. So that's plan
Yep. So we're doing
+2
buckler.
armor
Yep.
because you have two of them done. Yeah.
Yep. So now I'm gonna run my conservator, and I'll induct the focus over to the corollary. I guess I'll just make sure to stay 21 out of your thing. I can only run 10. So I'm gonna also run the inverter 8 inches. And his focus is on the corollary. And now I'm gonna activate the corollary. It will get one focus, and he will just walk 6 inches. Also has Pathfinder.
Yeah. They should
All
have
right, so
flight
Lucant,
because they're kind of floating in the air. So yeah.
it's weird. I think they have Pathfinder, but then the smaller jacks have flight. So I think Lucant's spending all of his focus to cast these two spells. So 2 power focus tokens,
Yeah, deceleration and Watcher,
Watcher.
3 each, and then you have another one left on him.
Oh, are those both 3?
Yep, Watcher is 3 and deceleration is
That's my
3.
bad. I can't cast decel then. I'm gonna just cast positive charge. So it's gonna be on my corollary, but it won't matter. So I do not have deceleration. I'm gonna actually cast it all because I used up 2 focus allocating.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run up my frustrum
They have the.
and my ADO, and that'll be it.
Okay. I love that they have the mod eyes on Watcher.
Yeah. So just don't get within 6 inches, or you're gonna get knocked down.
Yeah. No, actually, even I'm going to get attacked by whatever. What's the Watcher? Yes, yeah, you get a full advance and then one basic melee attack or range attack.
And I believe that they're boosted, fully boosted.
Yep, cool spell. Okay, so for my first turn, I'm just going to run my Warjax like here on the zone to threaten shooting. Well, trying to keep Lucant a little honest because if he moves too much forward, I can just shoot with both my jacks, and even if you have, which will force you to use your shield guards or something like that. So, and if I think it's not worth shooting a Lucant, I can just shoot the Locus or the Inverter or the Conservator anyway. Heck, even the Corollary would be like something that you wouldn't want to lose. So yes, the Wards are going to run over here. The Goblins are going to move around the forest and the cloud, or maybe into the cloud, to jam a little bit there to quote unquote protect the Warjax. Cross is just going to cast Life Found on the mechanics and Thunder Resolve on the Resolutes and just move forward a little bit. Then the Resolutes are going to hang out behind the cloud, so you can see me, but you can't see me what I do because I have the gas mask, so I ignore the cloud, so that's always nice. Probably just staying out of your walk and hit range from the Conservator and the Eradicators. Then the Legionnaires are going to move here, trying to be outside of, again, your move range from your Negation Angels. And if you want to shoot me, like, sure, go ahead. Worst case, I only lose 3 guys and then I can revive them. And then Alexia is going to go towards the flag, and the Tamara Advocate is going to move aggressively so she can also try to get a shot, well, not a shot, a spell onto the Negation Angels. So that's basically my plan. So let's start. So before we start, what's the threat range on the Eradicators?
8.5.
And you have no way of improving that, right?
No, the only thing is if you hit them and they vengeance, so 11.5 if you damage them.
Okay, so that's 5.5 walking.
Yeah, so 5 inches walking, 3 inches charging,
Okay.
and half-inch melee.
And the negations I'm not going to act because you can charge me, but you can shoot me, so I'm assuming that's going to be a lot. Okay,
Sorry, I'll look it up while you're going.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Actually, their speed 7, range 8 on the gun. It's a pretty short gun.
Yeah, but I mean that's that's 15. So even if I move just here, I'm in 15.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
that's going to be like too conservative from me, I think. Okay, so I have powered my Warjax. They are just going to run. So the decimator is just going to run straight ahead, 10 inches. No, sorry, 8 inches. There's speed 4. And the defender is going to run 10 inches because he is speed 5. So over here. So starting to threaten you a little bit. Then I'm going to activate Cross. He's going to cast Life Unbound on the mechanics. He's going to cast Dauntless Resolve on the Resolutes.
So one thing I'll let you know
Yeah.
is the Frustrum Locust gun does have a dispel.
Okay, that's on hit, right?
On hit, yep.
Okay, and maybe I don't want to shield guard with my unit that has a spell, but okay. So then I'm going to run with the Resolutes. I'm going to stay right behind the cloud so you can't see me. Sorry, what's the walk and hit range on the Conservator?
So walk 5, I
Okay,
think 1 inch.
so 6. So here should be safe from everything, right? On your side.
Now I can trample. I can trample 8 inches, so you could worry about 9.
9, okay. Anyway, I run 10, so it's not like I'm even in the threat range if I want to.
Yeah, 9 would be my farthest range with the
Okay,
conservator.
so they are there. Then Alexia is just going to run here into the flag. So yeah, boop. Then the goers are going to run 12 inches. You said 11 on the thing, right? You want to trample?
Yeah, yeah. Or 5, 8, 9, 9 technically.
So let me do it this way then. Let's zoom a little bit. Get into the forest. Some defense. 16 against your from logos. That should be enough to be relatively safe. No, sorry, I forgot to. There we go. Then this guy is going to run over here. And the leader is just going to run here. And then the advocate is going to come over here. She's speed 6, right? Because otherwise I'm cheating.
What's that?
Yeah, she's speed 6, so that's alright.
Oh, okay.
And then the legions are also going to run 12 inches. So actually, let's put one guy over here in case I need to go walk them. And the leader is just going to come here. Okay, yeah, that should be my turn. And we're now on turn number 2.
All right. So the gobbers or that's where you keep that's the mechanics, right?
Yes, the leader model it's a human, but the grunts are gobbers.
Okay, and I assume you want me to kill them for souls, or if you don't, you're just gonna contest stuff. So
Exactly.
all right, so this is likely on my turn too. I'm probably just gonna feed at the top of this turn, so I can kind of try to dictate the rest of this game. So I'll probably try to aggressively get into you, make you decide what you want to attack, and I'll try to withstand all that, and then hopefully have a strong turn 3, basically. So for the most part, we'll cast Deceleration and probably Camp 3 on Lucant because I'll upkeep the spell. The Eradicators will go shields up like they were before with the Bucklers. They'll pretty much run to the middle of this circle zone, I think. And I'll probably get my Conservator quite close too, but not so that your Resolutes can charge, just so they maybe could walk to it. Same thing with my...
I ignore the cloud.
Okay, so they could charge to it.
Yeah.
So and that's just what it is. Because he has high armor too, because he also has 2 shields, 2 bucklers, for that Jack. So what I'm going to try to do is hope my Jacks survive. Try to stay out of melee range of your Jacks, and then try to get like a good counter punch. So
Yep.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Sounds like a good plan. Hope you fight.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, go ahead.
All right. So I'll upkeep Watcher, go up to 6
Yep.
focus. All right, and you did not attack me at all, so...
Nope. I mean, I don't think I could have.
No, you probably could not.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna run. I think I actually uh, need to not so much the center, but like no, I think the center is right. Make you come to me, I guess.
And pretend like you care
So,
about capturing the zone.
oh dude, I care a lot about this zone. This is the #1 zone in our game. No, I will keep a couple back because I like to do like a second wave, especially with the you know, the what do you call it? Vengeance. So
Yep.
if you choose to get into and hurt or kill my front ones, then the back ones can maybe get a little closer. All right, so that's going to be them. All right, Lucant, I think we'll go ahead and feat.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, I think it's while within. Let me confirm.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe it's
While
while
within
within.
control.
So
Yes. Most armor giving feats work like that. So yeah.
if you don't
Also,
mind, I'm gonna put up a 16-inch aura.
no, go ahead.
Did not mean to hit all those numbers.
Yeah.
Just so you have an idea of my
Yeah.
armor. So he's gonna advance 6.
By the way, you don't have any way of repairing your own models, right? So the second part of the feat is kind of wasted. Wasted.
Yeah, it
Okay.
really doesn't do much. So I'm actually gonna end up moving my corollary closer here because while I'm away, I'm only 14, but I will be 16 by the end of it.
Okay.
So I'm also gonna put up deceleration,
So yeah, all the shooting
and he'll
protection.
he'll go there. I'm gonna move the corollary with it. He'll put one focus onto the conservator.
The angels are living, right?
All right. The jacks.
No, the negation angels. They are living models.
Yeah. So they're like they're living in the sense for souls. Yeah.
No, let me pause.
If
So we
that's what
can,
you're asking.
no. The eradicators are construct models that happen to have souls, right? Because of soul vessel.
Yes, and the negation angels are also clockwork.
Oh, okay. I thought that they were living models. So the only living angel is Aurora, right? How?
Aurora, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So they're also constructs, but they
Okay.
do have their soul vessels,
No,
just
okay.
like the
So
eradicators.
my Legion of Lost Souls can't revive because they need to kill a living model.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I think actually my algorithmic dispersion optifex way here in the back might be living.
Okay, yeah, but if my Legion get to kill him, like something has gone very wrong for you, I think.
It might be. Yeah. I'm sure he dies 100% to
Yep.
something, but just for them killing him, you're probably right.
And
Does that affect what you were doing at all? Like,
no, I thought I could revive from the angel, but that doesn't change anything much. And let me check Alexia, since we're checking things. Yes, she also needs living warrior models to die, so I can put a Thor warrior. So I'm not going to get Thor warriors out of you.
yeah, that is the one. Like
Yeah,
the Death Archon also runs into some problems with
yeah, yeah.
conversions.
And I should be playing a Slack troll here, and he will have in a field day. But anyway, I can't do that. So
Mm-hmm.
let's resume the clock.
Okay, cool. I'm going to run with my conservator.
Okay,
I said, that's what I said, right? Cloud.
that's a cloud, yes.
Yeah, behind the cloud is what I said.
Okay.
So let me actually do it. I'll do it here. Okay, and that focus will go to my inverter. So speed 5 and speed 4 on your jacks, right?
Yep, 5 on the defender and 4 on the decimator.
Okay, so if the decimator is charging, it'll be
That's
7,
yeah,
8.
8. Yeah,
Are they half inches?
no, just 1 inch on the both sides.
Okay, so 8 inches.
Yeah, the rip saw.
Okay, so yeah, I need
And
to.
the 9 on the defender.
It's got to be I got to be slightly a problem for your guy, so you can't just charge me. Oh, but you can give him ghostly, right?
I can boost with focus, but no other way of boosting.
Yeah, I was just thinking about you can just give that thing ghostly anyway
Ghostly.
to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
through
yeah.
the house, right?
I absolutely can. Or I can use the feet
All
and
right,
do
I'm gonna
the.
run here to touch the zone.
Okay.
All right, let me go with the frustum locus. I'm gonna basically be camping this flag. Move 5 inches. I am just gonna try to shoot your gobber.
Go ahead. I
What's
think
his
number
defense?
14.
All right, I'll boost it with one of the power tokens.
Yep,
I think
that's
I'm
going to
rat.
miss.
Well, I think I'm rat 6, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a big miss. The ADO is actually gonna, I think, move over here. It's gonna run behind Lucant. All right, angels. I am gonna probably shoot at you.
Okay. I'll be a clockwork angel, your most OP unit, or something like that. It was the song.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. So the good thing
All right,
about
so I'm
being
gonna
a
shoot at.
okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Are they stealth?
they are not stealth.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot at number one with my number one.
Okay, yeah, that's going
I'm
to
I'm
hit.
rat six,
Yeah,
so
that's going to hit.
15.
And what's the power? Okay, that's going to kill.
I think it's 11 or so.
Yeah,
10, about 10. All right, and then the leader of mine will shoot at your number three.
number three, your leader,
Oh,
and
sorry about that.
yeah, that's
So it would be a 12.
that's going to hit. That's
About
not going
10,
to
so
kill.
it's only 13.
Yep.
All right, and then the number two will shoot at the same one.
Okay,
11.
that misses.
Okay.
Okay, I
I
take that back.
think.
They are not OP.
Yeah. Well, I think they're a little bit better in melee. So I think that's everybody, right?
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for giving me vengeance on the Legion of Lost Souls. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, right. I was hoping I'd get two of them.
Yeah. So as for my turn, now you're armor a million on most of your stuff. So I don't think I
Yeah,
can
so
kill
one
much.
angel. Actually, the angel's even in too. Even that one.
Yep, absolutely. It's 15 and 0.90 inches, whatever that translates into metric or into fractions, because you guys love to use fractions instead of decimals.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I think since you are not contesting my flag, which is a big plus, which means I'm going to score that. And I think I can beat back the inverter with the decimator and score that zone. That's going to be 2 points for me. And then I will try to kill the locus with the defender, or if I can't, just contest with one of the govers. So Cross can just tow in the zone and capture it. And then of course I'm going to contest the heck of the right zone with as much thing stuff as possible. And maybe if I can jam you out of contesting my flag and you having to just put valuable stuff on the zone to contest it, maybe I can go for the scenario victory, because being 2-0 up, and it's going to put you a bit of pressure on the scenario, I think. So yeah, that's going to mostly be my plan. So beat back the inverter out of the zone, just for the first shot, and see if I can shoot the force block with the second shot. And then the defender also going to shoot the force blocks. What's the armor on the logos with the feet?
So with the feet, if you're shooting,
Yeah,
24 right now with
24.
decel and feet,
Okay, that's dice minus 9.
and 10 boxes.
Yeah. I need to spike like really high. Good thing is I can beat back the inverter, and so you are not longer shield guarding it, I think. But yeah, I mean, if I don't kill it, they can just run Gower number 2 and contest it. So at the end of the day, it's,
Hmm.
and because I take the inverter, it's also armor 24 or something.
Yeah, he's one higher, I
It's
think.
25, so I'm not going to do any significant damage on it with my Warjax. So usually, if you weren't that high armor, I would shoot you with all the stuff. So you are now, if I probably don't kill you, but I can knock a system or something like that. So yes, the goals are going to contest and try to jam as much stuff as possible. I will try to use the Legion of Lost Souls to go after the angels. I think this is my best opportunity at that. They have parry or not?
I actually think they might, but maybe not. Let me confirm for you.
Because I think one of the
It's
angels
been a
have,
while.
but not the others.
No, they don't. They
Okay,
don't.
so if I jam you, you have to try to kill me in melee or get a free strike. So yes, even if I don't kill you,
Yep.
that's going to be good for me. And don't know what I want to do with the resolutes because again the Raygardos are power a lot. I mean armor a lot.
Yeah. So eradicators are 23 right now from
Yeah.
shooting,
Mm,
21 from everything else.
yes. And you are not soulless because you have a soul, and you're not undead, so I'm just a power 13. So I don't think I can damage you much. So I think I'm going to just jump with the resolutes and hope your eradicators can't kill me on the crackback. Because I'm going to be armor 20 anyway, and you're power what? 11?
Not power
12.
12.
12, 12.
They do a finisher on their weapon, so if I get a damage on you, I
Yeah,
get extra die.
but you're going to be dice minus 8, so hopefully that will be enough. Because I'm power 13s against armor 21 and giving you vengeance is not a good plan.
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay, so actually, yes, I need to move. Also, I need to move with the defender, so I'm not going to be casting fire group. I think I'm just going to cast ghostly on the Legion of Lost Souls. Yeah, and I don't get free strikes, so yeah, that's going to be my turn. So let's begin. Going to power up my Warjax. I'm going to go up to 6. I'm going to upkeep Lifebound. And then I'm going to allocate 1 in the defender. And what's the defense on the inverter and the locus?
10 on both.
10 on both. So, yes, I'm going to allocate another 1 on the decimator. So that's 3 I have allocated. And then let's begin with the turn. Let's begin with the decimator moving here. Actually, yeah, it's kind of the same. No, it's not the same because I need space for my other Warjack to move afterwards. There. So the decimator is going to shoot the inverter. I'm going to boost to hit. That's going to hit, and I'm going to beat back.
Yep.
So that's 1 inch, and I have to move 1 inch. And that's going to be a power 15. I'm not going to boost, that's no damage. And then I'm going to shoot the decimator. I'm going to boost to hit. That's going to hit, and I'm going to boost damage
This is on who?
on the locus.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm power 15 against armor 24, so that's minus 9, right?
Yes.
So that's no damage. Okay. And then I'm going to aim. No, actually, I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to shoot the locus again. Sorry, I'm going to boost. That was enough anyway to hit. And then I'm going to boost damage. That's no damage. Okay. It seems we're going to the plan B of just running the govers to contest. That gover is going to run over there. This gover is going to run over here. This governor is going to run over here. And the leader is just going to run here to make sure I'm in command of everyone. There. Okay, they're also in the zone. So Crosse is going to activate now. He's going to cast Ghost Walk on the Legion of Lost Souls. I'm just going to move here. So sorry, I forgot the vengeance move on the.
Oh, that's cool.
So okay, but I don't have Ghost Walk on that, so it's just going to be a 3-inch move. I want to get as close as possible to the angels. And okay, there. And then they are going to activate, so I'm going to press forward with them. So number 3 is just going to charge here. And number 2 is going to charge here. At number 2, the leader model is going to charge here. And number 5 is moving in 6. It's also going to charge at number 2. Like so. No, I can't, because I'm just 9 inches of movement. So I'm going to actually have to charge at the leader model. And number 4 is just going to run here and say hello. What's my command? So we don't do anything stupid. Command 10. Okay. So I'm in command. So let's begin the attacks. The leader model into your number 1. That's an 8 plus mat 7. That's 15.
You'll hit.
That's about 12. That's enough to kill automatically, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
They're dead.
So your defense 15 or 14?
14.
So I need 7 to hit. Okay, cool. Number 3 into the leader model. That's going to miss. Number 5 into the leader model. That's going to hit and kill. And number 2 into number 2. That's also going to hit and kill. Okay, that went well.
Shoot. Hold on. What are their power?
12.
I guess I have 16 armor. It's my bad.
Okay, let's
Just need to roll 5s to hit. Or
to
to
kill.
kill.
Okay, let's go with the leader model. That's going to kill.
Yep.
With number 2, that's going to kill, and with number 3, that's going to kill.
Okay, cool.
I should have
Forgot
activated
about my
Alexia.
feet.
Yeah, I should have activated Alexia first and given him +2 power, but. And then the resolutes are going to run. This guy is going to run over here, and the other 2 are just going to get in here. And then the advocate, what's the advocate going to do? Does she have any good control? I don't think she has a good control spell here. I do. So she can move here, and she's going to use Burying the Gates. That says, well, in my command range, enemy spells cost +1 to cast. and that's
Okay.
just within 8 of Lucant, so that maybe puts a wrench on your turn. Maybe not, but hey, it's what I got. And yeah, and then Alexia is just going to hang out in there. That's going to be my turn. I'm going to score 2 points, right? One in the zone and one on my flag.
Yep,
And you're not scoring because I'm contesting with the govers.
that is accurate.
And now the ball is on your court.
All right, so let's see. Basically, I'm torn between like if I should try to clear the right zone or try to kill Jax this turn. Because like the defender is armor 18, decimator's armor 20. That's a lot. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
killing a decimator. I could definitely kill one of them. So I'm also I have to see if Lucant can charge or not, but I might try to charge the advocate.
Okay.
Is that what you moved up to do that spell on me? Was the advocate?
What's the name? Bar in the Gates. It says
Yeah,
that.
that's on the advocate, right?
Yes.
Samurai
Yeah.
advocate. Yeah. So I could get Lucant into this battle, which doesn't seem too bad since all your guns are on the other side. And I mean, you might bring crossover, but
Yeah. The thing is that again, all my guns shoot like halfway across the table. So
yeah, the question is just whether or not I can actually even charge with Lucant. But if I can, that might be what I do.
I don't think what's you have a 2 melee inch. I don't think you have an angle because you have the house over there that's impeding you.
Yeah, I think I could do it, but I have to like get my
Yeah.
eradicators out of the way.
And jam you big time.
Yep. So if I can get my eradicators out of the way, I might do that. That's the part I'm not 100% sure on is if he's gonna get in the fight or not. The eradicators are probably gonna try to clear this up, since they have 2 attacks and sidestep, so we might be able to get through the Legion and score. And then I think I don't want to just throw the inverter away, but at the same time, I gotta like challenge this zone over here.
Challenge the stats. No, that's from another show. Sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
so it's a little tough on the left-hand side what I'm gonna do.
yeah.
So my initial thought is like trample into your defender and kill it.
Just with buying 3 attacks.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do it though.
Yeah,
It'll be
that's the thing. I mean, I know you have a power 20, but that's 1 power 20 and 2 power 15s, 17s, and you can boost either of them because you will have used all your focus, right?
yeah. So
I mean,
what might be better is to frustrum locust to try to shoot number 3, to try to boost a hit and kill it, and then charge. Because like charging,
yeah,
I'll
charging,
have
you
that.
have like a much better, uh,
So
what's the word? Opportunity? Chance?
yeah, so
Chance.
that's likely what I'm going to try to do. Try to clear this right zone with eradicators. The
Yeah,
inverter,
the problem is that
try
the
to
gober is
kill.
engaged, so his armor defense 18 now.
Yeah, so I'll need to roll 10s if I stand still on
Yep.
a 3 dice, which is possible. We might get there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot.
Yep.
Clear the right zone. Try to kill the jack on the left. All right, so I will upkeep Watcher though. Do I have to pay one more in upkeeps or just one more for spells
Pause the clock so I can tell you.
with that
Pause the clock
barring the
so I can
gates?
tell you correctly. When in this model command range, cast a spell, increase the cost of the spell by 1. So no upkeeps, you upkeep normally.
Okay, cool. Because we play a lot of Lamentation, and
Yeah, no,
that's what I'm
it's
thinking
not.
about.
However,
All right, I'm gonna go.
However, if you try to summon an infernal, it's going to cost you one extra too.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me just start with the plan I said with the frustrum locust. So I'm gonna boost this shot into the gobber. I'm rat 8 because I'm standing still. Oh, that is not the number we want. All right, let's go with the eradicators, I guess. So I think I give them a charge order.
Okay, that's
What's
no.
your defense? Do I need to?
No, the Legion of Lost Souls are 12-14, single one infantry.
And then the Thamorite,
The Advocate is
the Thamorite Advocate is
14-12.
decent. Actually, I should go with the Conservator first. So let me do all this. So Corollary's gonna go. Um, walk up and put focus onto the Conservator.
Okay.
So I think I put all three. So the Conservator, yeah, Conservator will go. What's the okay? So the order illusion. This Resolute guy, he said he's like super high armor 20.
Yeah, armor 20. His defense 12, armor 17 base, armor 20 because not the result.
Did I
They
lose
are
you?
not infernal and undead, so it stops there. Because I have an additional +3 against those kind of models.
Okay, I thought for some reason I couldn't hear you for a second,
Okay,
but
no, yeah, I hit my microphone on
okay.
and it went up, so yeah.
Okay, so they are 12, 20 or
12,
12,
20.
17.
No, 20, 20. I haven't done the result
Okay,
only.
yeah, yeah. So 12, 20. So I'm essentially, I think I'm at 6 from Orion.
Okay, and that's not a
Orion,
charge,
Lucant.
just a
Lucant.
regular move, right?
Yep. So I'm gonna
Okay,
move. I'm gonna just go for my first attack.
okay.
So I'll miss
That's
my second attack.
yeah, that's going to
Hits.
hit.
I'm gonna boost the damage and put a focus on the other guy. So this is
Okay,
a POW 15.
so
So minus
dice
5.
of 5. Yeah, that's
Okay,
0 damage.
nothing. Let's buy one. Onto
Yeah,
the inverter goes the other focus. I'll hit and I'll
yep.
boost damage. So the inverter will be on 6 or 3
Yeah,
focus
yeah, yeah.
now.
You can do that for. Okay,
Okay, so 7 damage.
that should be enough to kill me. So I'm going to roll tough. I'm going to tough.
Okay, and
I
then
am
is
knocked
he
down.
knocked down or no? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have any steady effects.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start moving these eradicators.
I have
Do you
updated
have
the,
do you
the
have
inverter to 3.
you have 2, right? 2-inch melee.
I have 2-inch melee. Yeah.
Okay, so I won't be able to actually get a charge bonus.
However, wait. Move back the model, please. Okay, no, you're not into the. Ah, no, the result is knocked down anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna move to here charging, but I won't get the bonus.
Okay, charging the
Um,
advocate. Okay,
this is. I guess I really should just stay still. I'm charging this model.
okay. I was going to say that the
Or
resolutes have
no, this needs to go for the resolute.
set defense, but it's not going to matter in this case.
Um, no, that guy can handle this. So I just stand still here.
Okay, you charge 0 basically.
Yep, this one will. I'm kind of tying myself up a little here, but it is what it is. All right, bigger charge here. So we're at 7. So I am just gonna go with the +2 attack
Sorry, with in that vector of movement, you would get a free strike into number 2 from number 4.
into number. Oh, will I?
Yep. So you have to charge like backwards, kind of. No, no, not number one. Number two, number two. Number one is safe.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so as long as I stay like this,
Yes, that's like a
let's see
moonwalk
if I
charge or
can.
something.
I think I just got to do it like this.
Okay, then you don't get free strikes because you are still within in my melee range.
Yeah, this is actually going to be bad. I'm not going to clear this unit, but it's okay.
But you're going to go up in attrition in a big way.
Yeah. So let me start with number 3 on
Uh,
number 4.
Number three, number four. Yeah, go ahead.
So I think we're at 9.
9. Wow. Yeah,
Or
that's.
I went up +2. I think they're 7 normally. So
Ah,
hits.
you chose the +2 to hit instead of the backlash, right? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's super hit.
And
That's super
then
dead.
also damage. Yep. So I'm going to sidestep 2 inches.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit this one
Okay.
next.
It hits automatically because I'm knocked down.
And then I'll have 3. I get to roll 3 dice because of finisher.
Yep. And
So
that's
that,
19 damage. No, 21.
yeah, so
So that's enough to kill
should,
me. Yeah.
yep. And then I will sidestep 2 inches into contesting.
Okay.
All right, number 4 no longer has a target. Let's go to number 1 on number 3.
Yep. That's
So
going to
I'll
hit.
hit. It should be
Yep.
big.
That's going to kill.
I'll sidestep 2 inches.
Yep.
Eh. Okay, I can't.
If
Yeah,
you can.
there's not a good 2 inches to get into half inch with that one guy. So I'll attack number 5.
Okay.
So that should
Yeah.
hit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
14. This is only 17.
Yeah. It's going to kill.
Okay, sidestep into him. And then let me go with the leader on into the behind this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
6
That's going to super
should
hit.
hit. Should
That's
be
going.
probably in.
That's going to kill. However, let me pause the clock. So actually, no, I have to do this on my clock because it's a living model. It's within my Alexia's command. So I'm going to pop out the third warrior on top. Sorry, I think it's going to be easier this way. Where did this will be much faster with real miniatures, but that's what we got.
Yeah, right.
There we go. So confirm movement, confirm movement,
Okay.
confirm movement, and the advocate is going to be dead.
So
There,
I have
I figured it out. Yeah.
sidestep is not in a straight line, right?
And no, it's just a roll movement. The thing is, I don't know the if you get it because I replaced the model.
So it's just on hit or
On
on hit I get to
on hit, yeah,
sidestep.
sure. Then you absolutely have
Okay, so
it.
now I'm gonna try to hit that one
Go ahead.
that you just replaced.
Yep, that's
Okay,
going to
should
hit.
hit.
Yeah, and
So 16
yeah,
damage
yeah, that's going
or
to kill.
17, sorry.
It
Other
just had one buff. Yeah,
sidestep.
I mean, I figured it
Okay,
wasn't going to do.
I thought we. There we go. So we sidestep into that.
Yeah.
Number 2 doesn't have anything, so
No.
that's it.
Okay, so
Um, so that unit's done.
yep.
I'm gonna move Lucant to. Let me check something real quick. I think I actually have a chance to do something good if I do this not terrible. So I
Let's.
can cast spells normal now, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could cast spells before. You just have to pay an extra additional focus.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move in with Lucant,
Okay.
and possibly die, but it is what it is.
Yes. You don't have the feet,
So
so
I'm gonna try to oh yeah, let me remove that and deceleration for now. I'm gonna try to dissolution bolt the Legion of Lost Soul that I'm engaging.
okay. So I'm defense 16.
16. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bolt costs 2, and I'll boost it, so it'll be 3.
Okay. You get
Be
two
a
shots,
power
I guess.
token on my
So you are
yeah.
sevens,
So I'm
so
looking for
you
a
need
9.
nines. Yeah. Okay.
We hit. This is a POW 12. What's his armor?
14. So you need anything but double ones. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to die.
So I will stay on 3 focus, and then I think. I'm actually like kind of torn now because like I feel like that went better than I thought it was going to. I think I'm gonna try to just free up my. Is that a like? I know I said I was gonna go for the jack, but now I think I'd rather free up my flag, if that's cool.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder if I should trample through
Um.
or just walk.
It's kind of the same,
It kind of is, right?
but with the trample you have to move your full distance. So
Yeah, I think I just walk here.
yeah.
So let me try to. Oh, this is actually bad. Can I stay out? Yeah. I'm gonna stay within 6 inches of my corollary. So, what's the defense on the grunts?
14.
You said 14.
Yep. There
So I
goes.
need 8. So let me boost with my little weapon
Yeah.
on number 2.
Yep. That's
So I'll
going to
hit
hit. That's going to
billion.
kill. And I get a soul on cross.
I guess I'm gonna waste the macro pummeler on this one.
Por gober, you're
I
going to.
don't know. It's tough. I could buy and hit. Actually, that one's not contesting, is it? Okay, I'm gonna just
Yes,
buy.
it's
I can
actually.
skip
I
the
know.
macro pummeler, right?
But the I'm going to pause just to clarify. The macro bomber is once per turn or once per game.
Once per round. So on your turn, I could macro pummeler if you like trigger watcher if I
Oh,
don't use
okay,
it
okay.
right
So
now.
that okay, there's a reason to not use it because if
Exactly. Yeah.
okay, okay. If it was once per turn, there's no reason not to use it, right?
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay,
So I'm gonna just buy with my other weapon and boost ahead.
okay.
So this will put 3 focus on the corollary.
Yeah,
So we're
yeah,
good, and he
yeah.
should be smoked.
Yep.
And I think that's everybody.
That's everybody. Indeed.
So I
And I get
think we'll go 2-2.
the game's gonna do it too. Yeah, okay. You were able to come back from that. However, now you don't have your feet.
Don't have my feet. You're right.
And you don't have any shield guards on Lucant, although you have three
I have
focus.
one. I have
Oh
corollary.
yeah, the corollary. So no, that's not going to be enough for me to. So I think now I'm going to try to turn the inverter into scrap using both my Warjax in melee because I think I have a better chance of doing that.
I think
And
you're right.
then I mean these two guys are contesting, right? The eradicators. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 on your flag. Yep.
So I'm going to try to with the Legion and the Resolutes try to clear my flag and contest your zone. I mean, that's a lost battle on that side. And then actually I kinda want the souls from the rest of the units so Cross can be loaded up with souls this turn, but I don't think he has any good targets to shoot. So I'm going to use them to contest and annoy you because the crew chief can absolutely like run here and not get a free strike. Actually, yes, he's going to. Wait,
Yeah,
uh,
2 inches
2 inches on both weapons, on just on the.
on both weapons, I
Okay,
believe. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to use the macro pummeler and watch this if I get within 6 of Lucant, right?
Correct.
So if I charge like here and here, I'm not going to trigger Watcher because I'm like 10 inches away.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah, that's the plan. Turn the inverter into scrap with both my jacks. Kill number 3 and the leader model on the eradicators with the Legion and the Resolute. Contest the zone, contest your flag, and if I kill the inverter, the conservator shouldn't be able to deal with both my jacks.
I'd agree. This is turn 3, right?
Yes, this is bottom 3. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay.
So that means if I can get up again in I score 2 again and you 0, the next time you want, you shouldn't be able to clear the zone as easily. Okay, so let's begin my turn then. I'm going to power up my Warjax. I'm going to equip Lifebound. Sorry, it's going to go to 6. Lifebound and the other spell. I'm going to allocate. Sorry, yeah, Cross is going to use all his focus. So I'm going to allocate 2 here and 2 here, just in case I have bad luck with my rolls. And in other words, he's safe there. That's and get the vengeance. This time I'm going to do it correctly. Here, no. You have half-inch melee, right? Just with.
Yes.
So I can move here and then charge. Uh, so I can move here, then charge there and not get a free strike, right? Into the leader model if I wanted to.
Yeah, it looks like you're more than 0.5.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to vengeance over here and turn around. And since I need all the power I can get, what's your armor now? Because you don't have the feet and you don't have the
15. They're
15.
15s.
Do I want to get 2 attacks at 13 or just one at 15? No, 2 at 13 I think are better. So this guy is going to vengeance here, and this guy is going to vengeance here. Okay, so my leader model is going to hit your leader model. That's going to miss. And my number 1 into your number 3, that's going to miss too. Okay, they are not very
Okay,
vengeful
that's
today. Okay, let's start with the defender. Actually, I want to charge. What's the armor on the inverter?
19.
19. So I can't just walk.
I'm a big 10-19.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk there. And my first and only initial with my hammer. So I'm at 7. So I need 3s to hit, right?
Yep,
That's going to hit. You don't have cortexes, right?
correct.
So cortex damage is not going to do anything to you. Like that's a pro gamer move.
I
Uh,
know, right?
so that's off too because I'm power 17, and you said you were armor 19, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's 2 damage to the 3. I'm going to buy. That's going to hit, and that's 5 damage to the 3. Going to buy again. That's going to hit, and that's 9 damage to the 6. My last attack. That's going to hit, and that's again 2 damage to the 6. Then I'm going to move with the decimator here. First attack. And that's going to hit. And again 17, so dice of 2. That's 8 damage to the 1. And I have sustain attack, so all my next following attacks are going to hit automatically. So I'm just going to roll damage.
Sounds good.
So dice of 2, that's 5 damage to the 2. And by
Not
again,
double ones.
not the one wants to kill, that's going to kill. Okay, barely, but I think mathematically I have a very good chance.
For sure. Some of those rolls were real rough.
Yeah. But I think that if we sum them up, I roll an average dice. So, and I have
Yeah, I think you're right.
8 attacks at -2. That's 40 damage on average. So I have enough. Then the mechanics. Actually, I'm going to engage you so you can shoot. Or you can shoot because stuff with
I'm
the
checking gunfighter.
gunfighter, so you can only shoot me.
Yes.
But you have a. I want you to dispel my spell. So
Fair.
I'm going to engage you and be in the cloud, so I'm harder to remove there. And this guy also is going to get into the cloud, so it's extra 9 to be killed. Then Alexia is going to use the +2 power to undead models on her command. Actually, she's no melee 1, so no, I can contribute to the fight if I want to score the flag. Yep, just going to do that. And then the Legion, the only surviving Legion, sorry, he's not Ghost War Conventions anymore. So it's just going to charge the Eradicator leader model, like so. So that's a 3-inch, and I'm still on your melee, so no free strikes. So I'm on your back, so that's going to hit, and a power 14 against armor 15, right? So dice of 1.
Yep.
So, oh,
That's good.
that's going to kill it twice over. And
Let's make
then,
this guy the leader.
yeah, the Resolutes are going to charge number 3. I think this guy has a charge like so. Sorry, this would be a charge, and this guy has a charge like so. Sorry, there. So first number 1, that's going to hit. That's a POW 13.
All right.
Yes, POW 13. So dice
-2.
of 2, that's 4 damage. And then the other guy is going to hit. And again, dice of 2, that's going to be 5 damage. Should be.
They're mat 7.
Yes, but 7.
Okay.
Okay, and that's. No, I just have to activate cross. It's just going to move here. So you can't see me still, but next turn I can just go around the forest and shoot stuff in this direction, right? Actually, yeah. The only thing that shoots is the locust,
The
right?
frustrum locust, yeah.
So now I'm just going to run here, so I'm in cover. You can't reach me with a trample with the conservator. And if you want to spell assassinate me, again, I'm going to be in cover, so you won't have that opportunity, right?
I agree.
And actually, I'm going to spend 1 soul to have an additional 3 defense, just in case.
Okay.
So there, next turn, he can contribute to the fight. Okay, that's going to be my turn. I'm going to score 2 again.
Yep. And I'll score 0 again.
Sorry, for 2. Okay, I forgot to add your points last turn.
Oh, cool.
But we are for 2, and then we're starting turn number 4.
All right. So for this turn, it's pretty clear I'm not going to win the heavy battle. So I think instead I should just take care of the rest of your units.
Yep.
If I take care of the rest of your units, cross is your only circle scoring, and you only score on your turn. So at this point,
Yeah.
I don't have to really care about your circle so much because you're scoring at once. So I think I should try to kill Alexia.
If you can, sure thing.
Um,
She's
yeah,
15-15.
I don't know if I
Actually, I
can.
should have moved her over here, but whatever. Because there she will be
So
19 defense against shooting. But
gotcha. So I'm thinking as wild. Can Cross see through clouds?
he can't.
Okay, I'm thinking like charging Lucant1 to take care of this resolute, and then shooting spells into
Alexia, yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Alexia. That's my thought. It's kind of funny because I don't really know what I'm going to do with my Jack because I actually don't want it to just get crushed by your Jacks. So my might, maybe I do want it to get crushed by your Jacks just so they very easily.
Okay. I
That's
mean,
actually a pretty good idea.
I would recommend you not killing my govers if you don't want to give me free souls
Yeah. So the is that because of the spell on them,
of
or
the spell.
they're
Yes,
within your range?
of the spell. The only way I have to get souls is with that spell or by killing stuff with my gun or with a spell that says that if I kill a unit with the spell, I get the souls. I don't get souls for proximity on all the stuff.
So I think it would be in my best interest to actually attempt to
This spell,
one
yeah,
more time attempt to shoot the gobbers
yeah.
with the
That's why
frustrum locust because I think I only need a 9 or 10 to hit on 3 dice. Like I have a
actually
good chance.
I'm on the cloud and engaged, so I'm defense 20 on the gober.
Okay, so I need a 14. That's
Yeah.
that's easy. That's a
And
good joke.
however, onto the mechanic, she's only defense 12 base, so I'm 18 in that position.
Okay. Oh wait, I am standing still, right? So I'm 8. So 8 to 18. That's a 10. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Last time it was also 10 and you failed just for.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I still go for it. Worst case, I can activate Lucant and give all the melee in my range dispel.
Okay, that
I'd
sounds.
rather not though because I don't. I want to camp some focus just in case.
Yeah.
So this turn is looking like I will vengeance try to kill the. What do you replace? You replace living models, right?
Yes,
With
only living models. So I can't replace the Legion of Lost Souls, but I can replace the either
resolutes.
the Resolutes or the Crew Chief if I want to.
Can you only do that once a turn?
Only once a turn, yes.
Okay, 'cause I was wondering why you only did one last
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
That makes sense.
And
So yeah,
I could replace the Gober Grant, but he's outside my command. That's the only reason I can't. Not because it says humans or something like that.
okay. So my plan is vengeance, put some damage on the one resolute, kill the leftover of the your other
Legionnaires.
unit.
Yeah.
Use the frustrum to try to strip the spell off. If it doesn't work, maybe just give souls to cross. Might be what I have to do.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, if I can kill one of your jacks with mine, it would be great. Otherwise, I need to at least try to tie them up so they don't come try to contest my
Your
zone.
zone, yeah. Because if they contest your zone, you don't have any good way of removing them, right?
Yeah, it would be really tough. Like, I mean, I have some good damage, but I only have 3 eradicators left in Lucant. Like, that's starting to get tough. So I want to tie them up so I can get ahead on points because, yeah, obviously, it makes. I think that's what I have to do.
Actually,
Attempt to do.
you can only score 1 point this turn.
Yeah, I can't score my flag. So my goal is to try to limit you from scoring from here on out the best
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah. And well, maybe if you plan ahead, you can have Lucant near my flag so he can score that flag.
Yeah, it is
Because
definitely
I
one
don't
of the
think
upsides of moving.
the algorithm el Optifex de dispersión algorítmica can reach my flag.
Yeah, he can do it in 2 turns, but we're talking about turn 5 at that
But
point.
yeah, but turn 5 is the last turn, so 2 turns is not where
Yep.
you want to be.
So yeah, let's see. Let's see how this turn goes. So I'm gonna start up. I think I'm gonna drop Watcher,
Yep.
especially because it's best with the knockdown guy anyway.
Yep.
Let me do Vengeance. So I might as well stay behind you.
Of course. There is this
This
vengeance move.
guy.
Do you get the plus 2 to hit, or that's during your activation?
I think it's only for the turn or round.
Let's
I
pause
have
and
to
check.
confirm.
It says at the start of the unit's activation, choose the following special rules for 1 round. So yes, you technically have them
We're
still.
back to mat 7 now.
Yep.
This one's gonna stay here, just so I can charge with it.
Okay.
And then this one will just stay behind you, really. So let's start on your Legion.
Okay. That's going to
So it'd be a
hit.
12
Yeah, yeah.
and a 19
Yep.
damage.
It's going to kill.
All right, let's go for the Resolute.
It's going to hit.
I assume should hit.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
this is 23, so 3 damage?
3 damage. Yep.
That's the best I could have ever hoped for on that. Okay, standing still. Frustrum Locus. Shooting at the crew chief, right? That's the
Yep.
18?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There we go.
Yep.
This is a POW 12,
Yeah, that's going to kill automatically.
and I'll drop the spell off of you on hit.
Yep. So I don't get the soul.
I just want to check something real quick. Dagger. Okay. So I think. What's with the. Oh, it's Vengeance. I was like, why do they look so angry?
Yeah, sorry, that's the vengeance. Actually, the governor has vengeance now
Oh, okay.
because
Interesting.
the theme force benefit is for all units.
All right, this might seem kind of crazy, but I'm going to charge with the corollary.
Okay.
So I'll put 1 focus. I'm gonna end up with 3 focus on this jack. So
Okay, you are not going to get a free strike from the governor because it's only melee half.
all right, so I think I'm at 6.
Okay, you need force to hit. Also, max hits on that thing is like too much.
Well, it's so all the jacks are the mat of
Ah,
my
right.
caster.
It's a shack. I get yeah. So
So this is only a POW 6,
okay, so no
so
damage.
nothing.
Sorry,
I'm
about
gonna
6.
buy.
You can't actually hurt me because I'm armor 20.
Okay, then I'll just buy and
Yep.
boost a hit. It's irrelevant.
Yep.
Just so I can get all 3 focuses
Yeah.
here.
I got that. I
Let's
mean,
go
the
with
estimator is
Lucant, like I
looking
said. I'm gonna.
at the floating ball, going like, "What? What
Yeah,
just
right.
happened?"
It's just for fun. So I'm charging.
The
I wonder if I want to charge. Are they? What's your melee? 2-inch?
2 inch, yes. Do you absolutely need to charge?
Oh, I absolutely want to charge.
Because I have set defense. Just
Okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah. I mean, if you don't have any other options, sure, go ahead. But if you could just walk and hit, the thing is that next turn you
So
want to
what's their
be
defense?
12.
This is fine. That's fine.
Okay,
It'll go up
it's a
to
charge then.
14.
Yes, it would
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to
all right.
14.
I'm gonna boost a hit.
Yep,
Need an 8.
it's going to hit.
Hits. POW 16.
So dice of 4. That's going to kill, and I'm going to not tough. Yep,
Are you making a thing?
I'm not making a thing.
Okay. I can cast spells not if I'm engaged. I can still cast spells at Alexia, right?
Yeah, Argnos can't cast spells when engaged. Well, you
Okay.
can't arc through when you're engaged.
Yeah. Okay. So
However,
I
let me
am.
pause. I think she has something against spells. So
Oh, you're right. Never mind. You have Sacred Ward. You do. You completely have
spell
Sacred
ward.
Ward.
Yes, I cannot be targeted by spells.
This is only a slight mistake on my part.
Sorry, do you want to rewind and do something different, or do you don't have
Nope.
any? Okay.
Well, it is what it is. I will be all right. I might as well cast Deceleration though.
Yep. And remember that casters don't contest, so you would need an eradicator to contest the flag, because even
Uh,
if Lucant is contesting the flag, he's a caster, so he doesn't contest.
let's see. The caster doesn't. Okay. Right. This is good. This is okay. So he's stuck there. Let's just run the ADO. 12 inches. All right, and then I will charge.
Okay. I assume number two is just going to
Or
number
actually,
one.
do I want to? I don't want to charge. Or yeah, I do. I'm going to charge.
Okay. Number one is going to run towards the flag. I take.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. That's good enough.
All right, let's go with the one that charged you first.
Okay. So defense
So I'm
14.
going to be plus 2 to
Yeah, yeah,
hit, so fives. So
that's
I'll
going to
hit.
hit, and you have an
I have
additional.
finisher
Yeah,
and charging.
that's going to tough. But now you have your second initial.
Yep, I'll sidestep
Okay.
to here ish. Here. Oh, I auto hit, right?
Yeah. That
Um,
do you? Yeah. Roll
so
damage.
this will be my
Yeah.
damage, yeah.
That's going to kill.
And you will not be replacing?
Yes, that's going to be the replace model. Sorry, that was the last one.
Okay.
Add a model. That's a thrall. Thrall warrior. There we go. Where is it? Here, like so. Actually, let me check the warden exactly on how. Do I have to replace it completely within the base, right?
Probably.
It says replace. No, actually, it's
You just replace it with your command, or is that what it is?
yeah, no, I mean, but replace implies the center of the base must remain the same. So
Okay.
I can't like replace here and be outside of your melee range. That's the dragons that you replace them anywhere within the base.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, right
Okay.
there.
So back to me.
Yeah,
So you're in melee range of me now, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
All
can't
right.
avoid it.
Number 4
Yep, that's going to hit.
should hit.
That's going to
That'll
kill.
be 8. I'm gonna sidestep 2 inches.
Yep.
I can't technically get to this guy, I don't think. So I won't. I'll just
Okay.
sidestep in here. Um, they'll be done, and then I think. Can you boost to hit on trample?
Let me check. I think yes, because it's an attack. Um, Trombone.
Actually, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna trample. I'm gonna press play. I'm gonna just move to over here, touching the zone, but turning my base so that I can see you and the other guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna boost to hit the gobber.
Okay.
Oh, you're pausing.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking for the trample thing. I think you can because it's a regular attack, but
So
okay,
I
that's
think
going.
I
Yeah,
smashed the
yeah.
gobber.
Even if you were mat
And
one.
I'll boost the damage just to put an extra one on the corollary.
Okay,
But I'm done.
so that's on focus 0, right? The conservator.
It'll be on 1, but it won't matter.
Uh, can't you use it for something?
No, I
Okay.
don't think on my turn.
Okay, no, I mean, so you can transfer, move it to the corollary or something like that.
No, only the other way. Only corollary can do that.
No, but when you spend I mean, don't you have any way to spend the focus
Oh
shift?
yeah, I don't have any other way to spend it now
Okay.
because unless I attack my corollary, I don't want to do that.
No, I suppose don't. So, good news, you only have 1 minute on your clock. Sorry, and you score 2. No, 1.
1.
And I don't score anything. So I'm still up on points and it's only 1 turn. So if I can do that, I should be in a good position. I can't, or I can. I think I can shoot the Eradicator number 1 with Cross. So I can score my flag. And then I have to kill the Corollary and the Conservator. Or just kill the Corollary and push the Conservator away with the Decimator. Yeah, I think that's a plan. Cross is going to try to shoot the Eradicator, number 1, with his gun,
Yep.
in a way that Lucant and the other Erradicators can see me because of the cloud and the forest. Actually, no, Lucant, Eradicator number 4 can see me no matter what, so that's what it is. But one Eradicator shouldn't be able to kill Cross. And then once that's going to allow me to score my flag. And then if I kill the Corollary, that shouldn't be too hard with the Defender, and then shooting the Conservator of the Sun with the Decimator. And maybe just put 2 shots into the Conservator for damage and see if I can cripple one of your arms or something. Did you put Deceleration up?
Oh yeah, I cast it. Let me add
Okay,
it.
so yeah, that's going to give you a little bit more survivability, but still should be enough. Okay, yeah, I think that's, and also you only have 1 minute to do whatever you want in next turn. So if I can put you in a tight spot, I don't, that's going to be good enough for me, especially if I can score 2 points this turn and you only won't score 1. So that means you won't have the time to go for a scenario play. And if you only can charge with 1 Eradicators into Cross, I should be safe. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for the zone. Especially if I move the Decimator back to protect him across from the locus, from some shooting. Okay, let's begin the turn. I don't have any spells to maintain, so I'm going to use all my focus. I'm going to power up both my jacks, and I need 2 on the defender. And yeah, let's go 2 on the Decimator just in case. And let me check the wording on Black Boo. The dealer, no. Okay, so let's. I mean, Cross shoots 12, so I would need to move over here. Yeah, that's fine. Because Lucant can see me. Because I'm on his back arc.
This is true.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But actually, let's start with the defender. It's going to move here. What's the defense and armor on the corollary?
Um, it's 15 armor.
Okay,
Shoot. It is 13, 15.
13, 15. So I need 6 to hit. So first attack, that's going to miss. I'm going to buy and boost. Not just buy. That's going to hit. That's dice plus 2 damage. That's 9 damage to the 4. Going to buy an attack. That's going to hit. Dice plus 2. That's 6 damage to the 4. And last attack.
Movement's out.
Okay, so that hits barely. And dice plus 2 is going to get automatically, right? Because you're
Yeah.
at 3 health. Okay. Whew. Goodness gracious, I
It
removed the.
was close.
Yeah, very, very close. So if you don't mind, I'm going to proxy this movement here so I can see how I'm going to move the decimator. I
Sounds good.
think I want to move here to jump anything from that side. And still, I can, yes, 1 inch should be enough to take you out of this zone, right?
Yep.
Perfect. But I don't want to lose my line of sight to you. So actually, I need to move here. And I need to move.
So you can't see through the cloud, right?
Nobody. Ah, you're completely behind the cloud, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an angle like in here,
Yeah. If you go down into the forest, I think you're good.
like here.
Yes, I think
Okay.
that's good.
Yep. Just the tangent. So, and I can move here and not block my line of sight and still blocking most you. Okay. That's going to be the decimator going to move here. It's going to boost to hit against the conservator. That's going to hit. I'm going to boost damage. So that's your armor, 19.
Uh, no, I think it's 21 because of deceleration.
So I dice up 6. So that's
Oh,
3
and I
damage.
have 2 shields. It's actually 22. Sorry.
Okay, so
How much damage? Two.
that's 22, so 15, that is a 7, yes, 2 damage, but I'm going to
Okay.
beat you back 1 inch. I have to follow, and I'm going to shoot again. That's going to hit and boost damage. Okay, that's just 1 damage. Sorry, I'm going to represent like, yeah, no, like so, it's all right. And then Cross is going to shoot the Eradicator. Going to, that's your defense 12, right?
Yes.
So I need a 6 to hit. I have one additional die and drop the lowest. So that's going to hit. And I'm going to boost damage. And again, I have an additional die and drop the lowest. So I'm at power 12. Oh, that's 9 damage. Plus 12, that's
So
20,
21.
21. Yeah.
21.
So
So I'll
that's
take 4.
4. Okay. And I'm going to use, okay, the second shot then. That's going to hit. And again, going to boost. Sorry, that's an additional die. And I drop the lowest, so that's S08,
That should
9.
be enough, I think.
Yes, because it's 12, so that's of 3, right? Yeah. And again, the soul,
Yep. The other one was
because
enough, so that should
uh,
be.
uh, you're not living, but okay. And I'm going to use the soul to get plus 3 defense. And I'm going to end my turn there because I took a lot of clock doing that. And I'm going to score 2. And you're going to score 1.
Okay, so what are we at? 8-4?
No, 8-3 actually. 6-3.
Or 6-3.
Yeah.
Got it.
So if you don't do anything, if you don't contest my flag, I win in your turn. Of course, you can contest very easily. And I don't think you have an assassination because I am not defense 18 now with one focus.
You are 0 focus.
Zero focus, yes. Sorry, one soul.
Okay, so I do think I attempt to assassinate you with
Yes,
my jack.
with the conservator, yes. Because that's your only out.
Yeah. Is that definitely my only out for sure. So
Good
just
news is I am
thinking,
defense 18, so it's and you're
yeah.
at minus 12 to hit, right? You're mat 6.
Yeah, I will put positive charge up to get +2 to melee attack and damage rolls onto
Okay.
my jack.
And you're going to
I
take at
could.
least one free strike from the decimator.
Yep, I'll
And
have to.
probably from the defender too.
Yeah, what's the defender? 1 inch?
Yes, they're both 1 inch.
Actually, I think I can walk Lucant over to give the decimator stationary.
That's auto stationary, or you need something to happen.
Lucant's melee weapon has stationary
Okay, auto
for a
stationary.
jack.
But you would need to activate. Actually, you
And
will need
then,
to vengeance the. Yeah,
yeah, we can definitely. So when you're stationary, you don't get a free strike, right?
I don't think so. No, because I can
So
make it
here's
that.
the real question: can I charge to here and be behind you, give you a free strike? I think that's what I would do, but I don't think I have the room. I only have 8 inches. Okay.
No, you can be behind me. So let's recap the assassination. Is you need to vengeance the right characters out of the way, so Lucan
Yep.
can walk stationary the decimator, and then you charge the conservator.
Correct.
And you need to cast positive
I got to
charge.
cast positive charge.
Okay, and just for the sake of not losing automatically, I guess you could vengeance one of the right characters towards the flag.
No, I won't win on your turn, so I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay,
Well, I guess yeah, because I can't score enough points for it to matter. If I could at least get the score above you and make you run out of time on your turn, I would do that, but I cannot. So I am just gonna go for it.
okay. If you run, let's do the assassination. If you run out of clock, don't worry, just continue it because
Okay.
that's so. Just let's go over it one more time so you don't forget anything. Vengeance the right characters away. Look and moves and stationary is the decimator, and then the corollary does his best. And the conservator tries to kill, and you have to cast positive charge.
Let me check one thing real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Ah, darn. Yeah, my conservator wasn't within one of my warriors dying. That would have been almost guaranteed kill, I feel like. All right. Yes, we're in it. We're ready. What's his stat? What's Cross's stat so I can just
So
roll
it's
with it?
18-15
Okay.
right now because of
So
the soul.
straight dice. Oh, I'll be +2 on hits.
Okay, yep. So yes,
All
I'm
right.
counting on the
Good to go.
defense. Yep. Whenever you're ready.
All right. I'm starting. So vengeance, vengeance. We'll put 3 on here. I'll go up to 4.
Yep.
Focus. I'll walk over. Boost to hit.
That's
I'm
going to
sure I
hit.
hit. You're
Yes.
stationary. No damage.
Okay.
I'll charge and give you a free strike if you
From
want to take it.
no, I don't. I'm stationary.
No, the one.
No,
Sorry,
in
this
that
jack,
line
right? The defender.
and on that line you don't get the free strike.
Oh, okay.
And you would have
So the
gotten one.
defender can't.
No, if you charge them more like so, but that's not the case.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
So I'll
So
charge.
do
All good.
sorry.
Just 1 inch.
Do your movement outside of the clock because I cancel it. Uh, Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was like right here. It's
Okay.
all good. All right,
And
I'll start it.
you forgot positive charge,
Oh shoot.
so do that.
Well. Okay, yeah. Positive charge is. I don't know if it's 2 or 3.
Let me check.
Let's
Even if
just
it's
say it's
three,
3.
even if it's three, you can do it, but I think it's two.
Yeah, I think it's 2 also. It is 2.
It's two,
All right,
and it's not
click
an
and
empty.
play.
Yeah.
So I charged. I
Yep.
will boost the hit this one.
So you need 11s. You miss.
I am
No, sorry. Let's pause. So you
uh
do the math once. So I am defense
8,
18.
9, 17. Yep. Yeah, I will miss.
So you need 11s because you're
Yep.
mat
I
8.
needed 11s.
You're mat
Correct.
8, right?
Yep. Mat 8.
So no, you actually need
Yep.
10s because I'm defense 18. So you need 10s, but the 9 is going to still miss.
Yep. So I think I'll click play again, and
Yep.
I'll try to naturally hit the other one.
Okay. That's going to
Nope.
miss.
I think that'll be it. I couldn't do enough damage on my
Okay.
on one attack.
Do you want to roll for it? I know because you're dice plus 2, right?
Yeah. So I was hoping
So
dice
actually
plus
I'm
2. You're on
14 health.
no.
So if you roll exactly 12 on damage, you kill me.
True.
So that,
Oh, we miss.
okay, never mind. But you have one focus, so
Or
you
yeah,
could.
we don't do 12. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if I hit the charge attack,
Yes, if you
yeah,
hit the charge attack,
yeah,
if you probably kill me
that's
again.
almost dead.
Yes, because your dice plus 2. Actually, yeah. The thing is, you need to hit twice. I mean, tens is actually easy to hit unboosted. You were really unlucky there.
Oh, for sure. It happens. I was but I
Although,
was like, this is a lot more possible than I thought.
yeah. I mean, positive charge was all the difference here. Because if you didn't have positive charge, you would have needed 12 to hit, and you would be straight dice. So that would have been much more difficult. Not to mention that you avoided a free strike. That
Yep.
could also have
If I
broken.
also if I could have had the what is it like the not vengeance but the +2/+2, if a warrior died near him last turn, that would have also been like super good.
Yeah. Yes, but I only needed to kill the radical that was farthest from him. That was contesting my flag. So
Yep.
actually here we will score again. So you will score 1 point, and I will score 2, and that will give me just enough to win at the end of your turn and not risk locking myself if you. Let's assume you have 5 seconds
Well,
left.
I was gonna say technically I do score my zone too.
Yes,
I
you
left
score.
the eradicators there.
You scored your song, but I scored 2 points. I know I don't score because you are contesting the this. Yeah.
Yeah,
Never mind.
but we'll go to turn. We're in turn 5, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Actually, not 4.
but I
So
can't.
you'd win. You could just end the game.
Yeah, I don't have to activate anything and just pass because I don't, in 30 seconds I can't kill your jacks to score, and actually I don't need to.
You
But it
definitely
was
don't
like
need
a
to.
really close game. I mean,
Yeah, that ended up being kind of crazy. So if the one mistake I made, which even really wasn't a mistake, but I forgot Alexia had Sacred Ward.
yeah. So I didn't told you that also. I think it was relevant, so sorry about that. That wasn't the intention at all.
Oh, I read it. I was reading your models like the
Okay,
other day, so I definitely knew about it. I completely forgot.
yeah. So yeah, and also I should have left him here, so she was defense 19 anyway. So
Yeah, because I mean, it would have been a kind of tough roll. A POW
yeah,
12. Well, POW 12 boosted against armor
yeah.
15.
That's not the hard
I could
part.
probably kill her.
Yeah, but I like your list a lot. The only critic is that you don't have any shooting besides the and that showed in
Besides
this
the
game.
angels, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, right, the angels. But the angels, like, they did nothing in the game. They just was there, kill a Legion of the Souls, and then died.
Yep, I think the big was they should have. I forgot to run them close. I didn't even think about I could contest the flag. That's what I
Yeah,
probably should have done. But I think you'd have
yeah,
killed them anyway because you killed all three of them in
yeah, in
with
one
the
go.
Legion
Yeah.
anyway. I think I don't know what I used to have in that slot. I think I had James or something. Like I think a better solo is might be better than them because they don't actually really do a lot.
Or the other angels, they're more about shooting, and they have repo, and they can harass
True.
better. Maybe because the other angels cost the same, right?
They might be cheaper.
Okay, and you can have an additional points to do something maybe.
Yeah, and I actually have 1 point short in my battle group, so I could even like, but I don't know. I really like the conservator, so
Yeah,
it's tough.
and maybe change the inverter for something else for a shooting.
Yeah. Oh, and the Clockwork Angels have advanced or combined range attack and repo. I think you're right. Like that, that is probably better.
And I don't think you have a 2 point Warjack or something.
So I either trade up the inverter. No, I guess I already have a one jack point. I don't know. It. I could figure something out, right? But I agree. I agree. I have no guns, and I can't bring guns in my battle group because Lucant's rat is 3.
Yeah, you can. Or maybe the Optifix, change it for another solo because it would be. Do you have any nice 3 point solo that you can use?
Um, so there is widgets pretty good, but I think widgets big thing is ancillary attack.
So yeah, and if you're not shooting, that's
Man, it's like I think all of our solos are like 4
that's tough.
or 5. That's what we talk about in our podcast a lot. We're like, why does Legion have access to like 4 1 point solos?
Yeah, and yeah, the thing is, you don't have many mercenaries either to to
Yeah,
to pull from.
it's I think that this game went. I don't think I considered how easily you could control that left zone with the
Yeah,
push.
yep. That really
Um,
gave me the game. But
and I
let's be real. You basically time walked me one turn with your feet because I wasn't able to do any damage on that turn. I wouldn't been able to anyway.
yeah, and I think I should have gotten into your zone more so that you couldn't push me out two
Yep.
inches because once you got a head-on scenario,
Yeah.
I really didn't have a good way to keep you out of the scenario. Like I couldn't, I could only tie you up every turn it seemed,
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
if I could have killed that defender that turn I talked about charging it, that would have been great. But
Yeah.
not
Absolutely.
hitting that gobber in the way was.
No. Uh, it-
But that's
the-
it was. I needed a 10 or 11, right? So
yeah. Turns out that the defense 14 in Brawl is a thing, especially when you can just jam the opponent willy-nilly because you want them to die actually. So it's like a win-win situation. Either they jump and you can't press forward. I mean, press forward, not the order, the in scenario like move towards me, or they die and they give me souls for free on cross.
yeah, I I felt bad at the beginning because I felt like everything your list wanted to do, I was like I was just good at
Yeah,
stopping, but it ended up being a really good game.
yeah, yeah. I just have to do the classic. Okay, I don't do anything. I take a little bit of clock and then beat my time for next turn. Because once
Yeah,
your feed was done, I mean the right characters died relatively easily. I mean, I, your Warjax also died. I mean,
yeah,
I had to kill two jacks in one turn, and I don't think I could have done that with the decimator, and I needed you out of the zone anyway. But
yeah.
I'm just realizing that I have an extra focus on the decimator for no reason, and maybe I should have left that on the cross. So that
You
will.
might have boosted both shots and didn't take it off. I don't remember.
No, the thing is, I just need to hit you once. So I say, okay, I boost the first attack to hit to make extra sure, and then I only need. Ah, you're right. I did use it because I boosted to
I
hit
thought you
and to
shot
that.
me
Yeah, yeah.
twice.
Never mind, never mind. I absolutely did boost twice. But yes, your Warjacks are really hard to kill with shooting, even with high quality shooting.
Yeah, I agree. And then I can, pick which jack you're going to shoot if you do go down that road.
Yes, but
Having
in
shield guard on everything.
yes, but in this case, you only had the one Warjack left.
Yeah, and I turn 1 or 2 or whatever. I considered shield guarding one of those shots, but I think you only needed one to push my
Yeah,
inverter out anyway.
yeah, yeah. So
Now that if I had given you both jacks as shield guards, that would have been a good play on my part. But I
yeah.
didn't consider you just pushing me out, and I knew it could do that.
Okay, so Brandon, thank you very much for coming today. I hope you had fun. Sorry again, the Ben wasn't able to be here, so we have to do this the old-fashioned way.
It was fun. I haven't played War Table in a long time, and getting to play outside of my play group, that was. I'm
Okay.
glad you had me on.
All right, sorry, Mister. I play with my friends in real life. That's why I
My
don't use.
bad. My bad. My bad.
So yeah, no. But next Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to have a small tournament with my friends too. So hopefully, we'll be able to screw up with real models again.
Awesome.
Because I'm going.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes, because I'm going to be used to have everything auto measured here in War Table. So having to measure everything on the table is going to be quite the experience to get back to.
That 30 minute is a real that's a real 30 minutes on War Table. Like in person, you can do 30 minutes real easy,
Yeah.
but War Table is an experience.
Yeah. So hopefully I will be able to take some photos and do some maybe record audio over it, over the photos from me and from my opponent, like a 2 or 3 minute description of the game, edit it out and upload it to YouTube as extra content.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. The thing is, I will have to write the English subtitle for that, and that's going to take me a while. So anyway, Brandon, thank you very much for coming. If you're watching on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. And remember to check the video description because there you're going to have a link to Warjax Games Club on YouTube and their podcast too on Spotify. Anything else you want us to plug in?
No, that's about it. Just it was a good time. Thanks for having me.
Okay, no, thank you for coming. Thank you for letting me win the the game so I don't go this in the season 8-0.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Actually,
I was just letting you have it. Yeah.
oh wait, next Saturday is going to be the end of the season against that girl from the Sim Madness podcast. So see you next Saturday. Bye bye.